need to be clearer. And he talks about the contradictions of the NDP position, and that humanitarian aid is not sufficient, and the question of the unacceptable number of Palestinian civilian casualties. Unacceptable number. Please tell me, what is the acceptable number? What an infernal expression.
Yeah.
What is the acceptable number?
Well, we're just forms, we're just not people.
That's right. Well, yes, it objectifies the suffering. It reduces people to not even a number, because even the number is considered.
The linguistic aspect of this whole thing is, double speak and so on. It's a campaign to just confuse people.
Yeah. So, as Zafar pointed out just a few moments ago, Tom Mulcair is coming to Toronto on August the 20th?
20th, yeah.
So that's 6 days from now. I think that we should
Who's
we
coming?
should be there.
Mulcair.
Where?
I'll send you the details.
Great. 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 But he's under pressure. He's under pressure. There was this article in the Star on August the 7th. Green Party shames NDP and Grits with clear stance on Gaza.
Oh, yeah.
So whether the Green Party stance is clear or adequate is debatable. But the comparison puts Mulcair under pressure.
Absolutely.
And there's more.
Let me see that.
Yes. Yes. There's more. Chantal Hébert wrote a column that appeared on Saturday, August 9th. Mulcair must stem growing unease. So, and what do we have here? It's a picture. What do you see?
Yeah, the demonstration.
It's a demonstration. A demonstration by NDP members who are disgusted by the position. Protesters at the residence of NDP leader Thomas Mulcair. That's, I don't know if it's his residence in Montreal, in Outremont, or whether it's Stornoway, the official opposition residence in Ottawa. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them,
Is that?
and we have twice as many here tonight.
Davis, a woman named Davis, an activist in Quebec, I read this in French yesterday, calls what Mulcair is doing is omerta. Have you seen that?
Yeah, like
You know what
that sentence.
omerta is?
No, it's
the
silence
mafia,
in
The mafia
Sicilian.
death sentence.
No, it's
keeping
just
everyone
silence.
quiet and muzzling everybody in the organization.
Yeah.
And it's a terrific article.
Yeah.
I'll get it to you.
Now, you'll remember the demonstration that took place to celebrate Al-Quds, Jerusalem Day, at Queen's Park. And there were, the organizers said 25,000, but let's be more conservative. Let's say there was 20,000. And there were Zionists there with their blue and white flags.
They made it sound like they're equal number.
Exactly the point. There were less than 800 of them, conservatively, 15 to 20,000 of us.
Oh, yeah.
And the Star said there were two groups standing opposed to one another, as if they were roughly equal.
How can they lie like
No, he
that?
does have
Well,
one of the ones that
They lie because they can, because you know the golden rule? He who owns the gold makes the rules.
Yeah.
And he who owns the press has freedom of the press. Hi.
Sure.
Welcome. You can walk.
Go right ahead.
No problem. We're sorry to impede your arrival.
Point to the 11:30.
So, I wrote an article, I wrote a letter to the Star, which the Star published on August the 8th.
She can come and sit here after. Yeah, 11:30.
Okay, so 11:10. Okay.
So I wrote this and the Star published it, and this is a short version of what I wrote, but better something than nothing. Eh? Dear editor, no, this is Paul Dewars. Well, I wrote a letter saying that we have photographic evidence taken from, we call it those things that fly by themselves.
Drones?
A drone camera mounted on a video camera mounted on a drone, as well as thousands of ground level photographs showing that the ratio between the demonstrators, opposing demonstrators, was 20 to 1 in favor of Palestine and Gaza.
at least.
And that they should, acknowledge the proportions. Was their failure to do so an oversight or editorial policy? So this is a piece by Paul Dewar, and it's really the same as the article that Tom Mulcair had published as an op-ed in the Toronto Star on August 11th. Now you might ask yourself, why does Tom Mulcair take the trouble to write an op-ed for the Toronto Star? The fact that they're willing to publish it raises another question. But why does he take the trouble to write an op-ed? And this is like almost a quarter of a page of the newspaper. Why does he take the trouble to do that? When all the pollsters will tell you that foreign policy doesn't win or lose elections. I mean, I'm sorry that that's their observation, but that's what they say.
He's obviously under pressure.
He's under pressure,
That's the
exactly.
reason.
And this is part of that. This is part of that.